There he is. We can see him here, Anderson. And his back is to us, and we can see him slowly walking.
Shimon, we have an over-the-head shot that we're looking at now of the former president walking down with several of his Secret Service officers walking into the building. And Karen, you're saying as soon as he enters that building, he is technically under arrest?
Yes. He will be in the custody of the DA's office investigators, obviously with his Secret Service guard as well.
You know, the people at CNN are absolutely giddy over all of this. They're so excited. Donald Trump has been arrested. You could see the pee stains on their pants every time they stood up from their desk. They were absolutely excited, very excited. They finally got him after all this time of talking about the walls are closing in or we got him this time. They finally got him. At least they think they got him. Now, the question with Donald Trump being arraigned today, the question is, why is this happening? We got the indictment. We realize it's on flimsy grounds. There's not really a whole lot there, and we don't understand how they're going to make any of these charges stick. To understand all of that, you got to understand why they're doing this in the first place. It goes back to 2016. That's when all this started. In 2016, Donald Trump was running for president. Nobody took it serious, and those on the left, they thought it was a big joke. They thought it was a joke because Hillary Clinton was the rightful winner of the 2016 election. She was going to win no matter what. She's part of the dynasty. She was up next. She was next in line to be president. Everybody in the media knew it. Everybody in Hollywood knew it. That's why everybody on TV and on video, they were so confident. I mean, just look back to the 2016 campaign.
There's not going to be a President Donald Trump. That's not going to happen.
Donald Trump will not become president.
He's not going to be president. He is not, Donald Trump is not going to be president of the United States. Take it to the bank. Okay. I guarantee it.
All right.
I think if he becomes the president, he'll make it great because the states is already great.
I think that man will be president of the United States right about the time that spaceships come down filled with dinosaurs and red capes.
On that note, Tom,
take it from me. How about that?
Cheers, Tom.
And then, of course, there's Donald Trump. Donald Trump has been saying that he will run for president as a Republican, which is surprising since I just assumed he was running as a joke.
Donald Trump, just last week, he confirmed to the National Review that he is again considering a run in 2016.
Do it. Do it. Look at me. Do it. I will personally write you a campaign check now on behalf of this country, which does not want you to be president, but which badly wants you to run.
So when you stand and deliver that State of the Union address, in no part of your mind or brain can you imagine Donald Trump standing up one day and delivering a State of the Union address?
Well, I can imagine it in a Saturday night skit. I continue to believe Mr. Trump will not be president.
He will never be president of the United States.
And why wouldn't they be confident? I mean, the Obama administration was spying on their campaign. They had paid for a fake Russian dossier to pin the Trump campaign to illegally committing espionage with Russia. They had it in the bag. But then the unthinkable happened. Donald Trump won the 2016 presidential election, effectively ending the dynasty of the Clintons and the Bushes, and they couldn't believe it. The only thing they had at that point was to just straight up deny the elections. They were the original election deniers, every one of them. It wasn't exclusive to just one or two people. It was all of them.
How can you win with Russian interference, though?
That's the real
what I'm
thing.
scared about in 2020.
But rightly.
Because I think he's an illegitimate president that didn't really win. So how do you fight against that in 2020?
You are absolutely right.
He's an illegitimate president in my mind.
Would you be my vice presidential candidate? Folks, look, I absolutely agree.
Trump didn't actually win the election in 2016. He lost the election, and he was put into office because the Russians interfered.
Trump knows he's an illegitimate president.
The president-elect, although legally elected, is not legitimate.
I don't see this president-elect as a legitimate president.
You said you believe that Russia's interference altered the outcome of the election.
I do. We have a president who, if in fact it is proven, has been assisted by the Russians and may in fact not be a legitimate president.
The one thing that Trump is fearful of when it comes to his being president is that finally we will see how illegitimate his victory actually was.
I have an objection.
I object to the 15 votes from the state of North Carolina. I object because people are horrified. He's an illegitimate president.
Do you believe Trump is a legitimate president?
What I believe is that there's no question that the outcome of this election was affected by the Russian interference.
There absolutely is a cloud of illegitimacy.
So that legitimacy is in question, yes.
So that was a very tainted election. And in that sense, it's illegitimate.
Why do you think the president is going to such great lengths to essentially prove that he beat you?
Because he knows he didn't. He knows he's an illegitimate president.
And that's the only explanation to why Hillary Clinton didn't win the election. She was next in line, and it was stolen from them. Now you understand why they're indicting a former president in a Manhattan courtroom. They never got over 2016. And they're determined to get retribution, and they're determined to stop it from happening again. That's what happened in New York today. That's their motivation. I'm Andrew McLean, Over the Line. Check out AndrewMcLeanWho.com for everything related to what we do. See you, cuz.